Hey guys, it's Andrew or Feel No Pain. Today I've got a channel update for you. I've never really done a legitimate vlog before, so I'm going to give it a shot, and here it goes. I want to let you all know that right now, some of my friends know this already, but I'm going through some stuff in my life. Nothing that really affects my physical being, just some family stuff. And it's taking up a lot of my time. That's really what you guys need to know. So I wanted to kind of update and let everyone know the future of the channel. I am going to keep putting up videos. I'm going to do my best to keep them coming daily. That is a promise I don't know if I can keep. I will still be putting up at least 4 or 5 a week between reviews and sort of like a series that I'm going to be doing. As far as what that series is, I'm sure any of you that have stuck around the channel already, my real life friends that are awesome in supporting me, and I don't know exactly who you are, but I see from the views that there's always like at least a certain number on each video each day, so I know you guys are awesome in watching my stuff, and that's incredible. As far as views go, to everyone else in the world that has seen my channel and maybe seeing this, you guys are amazing for all the views on the Diablo 3 patch 2.2.0. That's incredible. It has almost 3,000 views at this point after 1 week, which when I started this, I legitimately never thought that would happen. Not even on a single video, not for any reason. It blows my mind. And I know a lot of you might have been looking for things that weren't there. You might have been coming for, an overview of 2.2.0 and not just like how 2 items affected my, one character. But hopefully some of you like the video regardless. So hopefully some of you play Demon Hunter on Diablo 3 and tried that out, or tried it out with other characters. It was pretty cool, and I found it out quick. I know the kind of how the internet works is you've got to get on something quick. If I'd done that today, that video, I don't think it would have any views, or not a whole lot, because as soon as a patch comes out, I guess that's when everyone jumps on it. I just didn't think they'd make it to my video. But yeah, that aside, thank you everyone for that. You guys are great. And if you are coming back, if you subscribed, or you're going to come back and look and see what else is coming, then here's what to expect. I'm still going to be doing reviews, probably 1 a week, maybe 2 if I can handle it. I do have this list right here. These are all games that I can record with Shadowplay. I can record a lot more with OBS, but I like Shadowplay because my computer will let me do it at high quality. Like 50 megabits and 60 FPS, and still get away with it, and it doesn't kill my processor, and it doesn't, jumble up the video and screw it up and everything. So those are the ones I'm doing first. As you can see from the list, I'm sure you couldn't read them, but there's about a dozen games on there, so I've got my work cut out for me, and I've probably still got another 20 games beyond that, maybe 15 that I know I'd like to do. So I'm not at a loss for that, but those take a while. I have to play a ways into the games before I actually put them out and actually do reviews. I can't just fire up a game and review it instantly. That's not a review. But the other thing I'm going to be doing is, and this is a spoiler alert if you've been paying attention to my Diablo 3 sort of let's play hardcore, if we die we're dead series. It's over. It's not over on YouTube, but it's over in real life. We just nailed through it in a series of a handful of days, and we spoiler alert, but it was going to happen eventually. We ended up dying. There's still a lot of episodes to come on YouTube, so don't think I'm giving away the next one or anything. But I had to think of something as I, thought about it, and was like, well, I've only got this many episodes left. I'm going to have to do something else to keep things coming out more than just once a week. So, based on my most recent review, I realized what it was going to be. Basically, I'm going to have every moment of me playing the game with a fresh character from scratch, recorded and uploaded. I'm not going to cut out things like I did in the Diablo one. I kind of feel like that might have been a mistake. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to leave anything else out. But the one thing I am going to do is I'm just going to focus on the combat. I'm going to focus on, if there's anything I need, I can buy it from the auction house. If there's upgrades I need, I'm just going to focus on creating one combat class and leveling as far as I can before I lose my mind, which hopefully will be all the way to the end game. And I want to show off the dungeons, and I want to show off the different skill upgrades and stuff like that. I haven't decided what class I'm going to play yet. Either probably a gladiator, which is like the tank class, or maybe like a lancer, like a melee DPS. If you watch my review, then you know that I played an archer. And while that was fine and dandy for all that, I feel like for sort of like a play along or a let's play, I want to do something that's a little more in the action. I could play a healer, but I would fall asleep doing it, and that means anyone watching it would fall asleep watching it. So I don't want to do that. As much as I'd like to play a healer eventually, I don't want to do that right away. I want to go with something that's kind of up close and personal, and I actually have to get out of the way of special attacks and move around and, really, really kind of get into the guts of the game. Because even with an archer, you can stand back and you avoid 80% of the moves, and that's even worse than healing because you don't have to interact with your group really ever. I did do a dungeon a couple days ago where the tank couldn't tank, so I kind of kited one of the enemies around so the healer wouldn't die. I wish I'd recorded that, and that moment was what made me want to sort of do this. It's a really cool game with some really cool moments and some really amazing set pieces, and it's something I just want to show off. Not how good I am at it or anything. I just want people to be able to experience the story and be able to experience sort of what a playthrough is like and experience it in small bits for people that can't or don't want to spend, the $14.99 a month or like 6 hours a day doing it. I want them to be able to experience it in 15 or 20 minute chunks once a day, or 5 times a week or something. You just get on YouTube, you relax, you watch it. The next day, you watch the next one. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my cat. Still my cat. Jesus. Anyway, I want people to be able to experience that in a way that's less time-consuming and less cost-consuming. And honestly, the story is really cool with it. And as I go through, I'm not going to skip things. I'm going to let it all play out. The cinematics, the cutscenes, the sequences, everything, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to take a very long time. I don't know how long it's going to take, like real time, but I will. If I start getting way ahead of myself, I'll start posting the date it was recorded, especially because it might lapse past when the expansion comes out. And then it'll be weird that the expansion's out, but the gameplay's from beforehand. I'll make sure to let you guys know about all that, and hopefully, I don't think I'm gonna have the time, honestly, to get that far ahead of myself. I'm gonna just try to sort of like keep my head above water and do a few recordings a week and not sleep as much. But this is something I've wanted to do for a reasonable amount of time, a couple years anyway, and I finally got the means to be able to do it with a decent computer and the webcam and the microphone and enough money to buy a few games. So I hope some of you follow me on this journey. I hope more and more people do. Everyone that does is, awesome. I don't think a single person that's even watched one of my videos is anything but like just spectacular to me. It's one person closer to sort of just like, or not closer, but one more person that's kind of making me feel like this is worth doing. So that's what's coming. A lot more reviews. Like I said, I've got a bunch of stuff in mind. Those will be about once a week. And then once the Diablo thing is done, I'm going to try to go directly into the Final Fantasy XIV one, like, within a couple days. Maybe even the next day. Like I said, new character from scratch. It's going to be beginning to end, or, relative end, because it is an MMO. But, yeah, this is the first vlog I've done, so I kind of feel awkward still. I've noticed that talking to a camera is a little weird, and I actually can't, Hi. Okay. Yeah, it's a little awkward, but love you guys, all of you, everyone out there, and I will see you guys in the next video.